Yay.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So
Screaming.
how's your weekend?
It's been good. It's been very fast paced, but as you know, we're on that RI Muse group and we started our miracle mornings this week.
Yes,
So
yes.
that has been interesting.
Okay.
Um, but but it's been great. Business has been increasing,
Right,
which is cool. So it's a wonderful,
right.
wonderful week.
Well, I have been I submitted an LOI on a property in Texas. Uh,
Yes.
I wind up, I'm talking with the broker. I'm also talking with my lender, uh,
Uh-huh.
uh, uh, another gentleman, but I'm trying to get this through. But I need to get just a little. He wants just a little uh, confirmation on some items, but I think we could probably make this thing work. You know,
Cool.
so
That's awesome. I'm excited to
yeah.
hear about it.
So I am coming at you live from South Carolina today. I wanted to come down. I have a niece that I've never met. So this would be my first time I meet my niece, my nephew, and I have another niece, but she's not here. She's in New York, but it's given me an opportunity to meet my family. So, and plus my wife wanted to take care of some business. I had to take care of some business while I'm
Yeah.
here. So, but today's topic is going to be pretty good. I think this is a good topic here. So first, the Commercial Multifamily Mastermind Weekend Brief is coming. It presents, oops, I got the wrong date.
Uh-oh.
Wrong date. I got to correct that. But
November
we're gonna
6th.
keep on going.
Yes.
We're going to keep on. Wait a minute. Actually, I'm going to. I could correct this real fast.
Yes.
Real fast. Don't everybody close your eyes because you're not supposed to see. You're not supposed to see my PowerPoint slides. So everybody, don't you dare look. Close your eyes.
Your super
Okay.
slick software. Super slick software. It's
And
three S's there.
that should be about right. There,
Yeah.
November 6, 2020, with the with come on here, Julianne. Okay, so Julie could not make it today. She had an emergency. So I'm definitely ask everyone please keep her and her family in your
Yes.
prayers because she had a
Yes.
family emergency. All right.
Absolutely.
Milton. Why am I about to say Martin? Gee whiz.
Alicia
Alicia
Milton.
Milton from KW Commercial and Darryl
Yeah.
Murphy Sr. from the Murphy Baynard Financial Group. So today's brief will be coming from MPA, Mortgage Professional America.
Ooh.
Yes. How will the presidential election impact commercial real estate in the United States? Now, everyone, I really would like feedback from you all. So as we go through this, tell me what you think. Do you think that the election is going to have any effect whatsoever on commercial real estate? Leave your comments and questions down below on Facebook and on YouTube, okay? So let's get started. While lenders and loan officers working the residential sector have been swamped with unexpected business since summer saw the beginning of COVID-19 housing boom, those operating in commercial real estate have faced far stronger headwinds, struggling tenants, uh, imprecise valuations, paycheck protection program confusion. And that's just for a start. Now that the election has passed, residential lenders' most pressing concern, aside from the insuration, insur, insuration. Help me out here. Boy, I am bad today. Beside the
Oh,
insuration,
the incineration.
thank you very much, incineration of America, of course, is an increase of mortgage rates. Commercial lenders, because the success of the clients is tied directly to the overall health of the economy, carry a heavier bag of anxieties. You're dealing with a commercial marketplace that is not entirely healthy, says Rick Sharga, Executive Vice President at Realty Track. You're dealing with a market that needs to see where the economy is going before we can figure out how well it performs. Because of that, there's going to be a lot of interest among those investors who does win. One specific concern of Sharga's is the elimination of the 1031 exchange program, which provides commercial investors an avenue for deferring capital gains. If Biden ultimately finds himself in the White House, 1031s could be on the chopping block. That's a pretty popular program among commercial investors, Sharga says. If Biden were to be declared the winner, you might see a rush of people trying to exit the program, selling off properties, and transactions will go up. The rise in transactions might appear positive at first glance, but activity could seize up once the frenzy subsides and investors are forced to wait for new rules of engagement to materialize. How the next phase of the COVID-19 pandemic unfolds will be a major determinant in how quickly commercial real estate returns to solid ground. Biden has expressed what appears to be a willingness to follow the European model of nationwide mask mandates and stringent shutdowns on and approach Sharga feels discounts to some extent the health of impacted businesses. Many American restaurants, hotels, and malls are still trying to claw back from the ground lost during the first wave of business closures. The multi-million-dollar question is, how significantly do you try to influence or execute a shutdown of parts of the economy? And is there a way to protect those companies whose businesses you are shutting down in the process, he wonders. Biden's willingness to increase the tax burden on Americans earning more than $400,000 featured prominently in the first presidential debate. Sharga says a Biden administration could result in effective tax rates in states like California and New York rising to 62%. We have already begun to see a flight out of those states, he says, but notes that any impact of higher taxes on housing demand will not be felt immediately. Biden promises a $2 million affordable housing units would be welcome, but Sharga has seen little evidence that the federal government can reliably execute on its housing plans. An effective affordable housing strategy, he says, would likely require private sector resources. Government housing attempts in the past have been dismally bad. It's hard to point to a lot of success government-funded housing programs in terms of actually creating housing, he says, adding that Biden's plan for building those 2 million units was noticeably light on details. Multifamily could be the sector most directly impacted by federal influence, largely in the form of continued eviction moratoriums. It's a possibility under either candidate, but Sharga feels it may be more of a likelihood if Biden emerges victorious. Unless there's a subsequent program that backstops landlords, you could see some significant disruption in the multifamily sector, he says. One source of immediate, though possibly short-term, stability for the commercial sector would be another round of pandemic stimulus, something that Congress has spent the past 4 months failing to coordinate. Even though the status quo of a combative, gridlocked Congress appears to be in the cards once again, Sharga feels that a Democratic House of Representatives and a Republican Senate will come together and hammer out an aid package for the good of the country. Once we see the presidential election results finalized, he says, I would be shocked if we don't see another stimulus package executed before the end of the year. I just want to thank, that's not Globe Street, that's MPA. I am real bad. I apologize to MPA for that, but it's not Globe Street, everyone. This is MPA. And I just want to say, for any other, I found MPA to be a really excellent source for those who may want to go learn more about MPA. It's I would definitely say go to mpa.com and check it out, because it's really an excellent thing. So that's what I have, and I'm gonna tell you, I think right now it's a lot of unsteadiness. I do believe that if Biden gets in office, you're gonna see a flood of 1031s. Now, that's going to hurt us. That's going to hurt people, that a lot of first timers who want to get in on the game, because that money, they're going to buy up everything they can to avoid from paying that capital gains tax. So I think this is something we're going to watch. I would like to hear from those that are out there. Tell me what your thoughts are. How do you feel about this? Do you think this is going to affect commercial multifamily? Tell me what you have, Alicia. Tell me what you have.
Well, just to speak on that article really quickly, I think it's really going to be up to, because we don't know what either administration is going to move forward with, right?
That's right.
Next year is going to be interesting for both. So if Biden wins, right, it's still going to be up to us to do our due diligence to push that administration into doing what is going to help, our economy, either individually as a state, as the states, maybe he should just allow the states to run the programs according to what's that need for the state, because it varies. Or if it's more governmental, to see what's happened this year and how it's helped some of the larger businesses, but also drastically hurt a lot of the small businesses. I think it's going to be important, but the work doesn't just stop for us because someone's elected. We each want our candidate to win, but we have to make sure that even though the elections happen every 4 years, we are still pushing every day to make sure that whatever our focus is, we got to make sure that our real estate businesses are not harmed by their decisions. And if it is, we can show that projection, in an intelligent way to where they can make changes, because, Trump has seen, what his decisions have made. And if he's elected, then hopefully we can still push our mission forward. I've attended some of the meetings from the associations across the world, and I know that it's really hindered the real estate goals for this year. We're a little behind the 8 ball, and so it's going to be interesting for us even through the end of the year. And hopefully, because we have seen a rush of 1031 exchanges over the last several weeks, even though this is the normal time for us all to be busy, it seems abnormally busy now. So hopefully the sellers are looking at, can they close? And when can they close? And I know a lot of them want a quick close before the end of the year. So hopefully it works out for all of us. But what I have going on, to answer your question, is we're looking at some deals out here, which, we've had an influx of product come on the market. So we're trying to look at them to see, which deals are going to work for our team and get those deals out. So we'll be meeting on Tuesday, and I'm hoping to have, something available that our team can look at.
Fantastic.
Cool. Yes.
Fantastic. That's good.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. Rates for us here with Ritz, for the affordable housing, it's been booming.
Okay.
West Phoenix, the West Valley, Tucson has seen a huge rise from where they were before. So we're looking at that market too, just kind of watching it to see if that's a market that we want to go into.
Right.
And I had a conversation with an investor earlier this week who's interested in that market. So stay tuned for that.
Fantastic. Well,
cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. Okay.
What you got going on, Daryl?
Well, I'm gonna head back. Well, right now, as you can tell, I'm in the hotel room. So this evening, I'm gonna run over to my niece, and we're gonna sit down and talk. I know she probably has a lot of questions for me, because she was when we first met, she was like really surprised. Like, she like, you my uncle for real? I said, yeah. So
that's awesome.
So we're going to today we're going to meet. Tomorrow there's some more family that's here in Columbia. So I'm gonna try to get us all together tomorrow so that they can meet her. She'll know who they are. And then Sunday I'll be heading back to Jersey, and I'm gonna try. Hopefully I'll be able to finish up on my deal in Laredo. And so if I could get that locked down, that's going to be a master blaster.
Awesome.
So what you got? Do you have anything in the mix this weekend?
Not too much. I just found out that there's some softball this weekend. We have family out here, so that'll be cool. But not too much. I'm gonna be trying to get my deal in the works, right, and get some numbers together. So that's what's important to me this weekend. It's been very busy the last few weekends. With our church, we had our trunk or treat, so that was really fun. And there were so many cute little kids, and they all had like their little masks to match their outfits. So it was so adorable. But we like to get out there and support our community, and that's why we're here, is to do good. So a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
But a break this weekend, so I'll be in the numbers.
Okay. Well, if you need any help, let me know. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you need help, let me know. So if someone needs to get in contact with you, how are they going to do it?
All right. You can talk with me on any of the social media platforms. That's mouthful.
And how is that? How are they going to talk to you?
So you can press the phone on Facebook, and guess what happens?
Press the phone.
It calls my phone.
Wait a minute. Press the phone.
Know that. Yeah, right in Messenger.
Really?
Yes. It makes it so easy to talk with investors and different clients. So that's been phenomenal. See, I'm glad I could teach you something.
Wow.
And also the world, whoever's listening to us right now. Facebook, yay. Thank you, Facebook, for making our lives easier. A lot of real estate agents like that feature. Yeah. Or you can call me on my business line at 480-712-8890. You can follow me at Real Estate with Alicia.
Fantastic. Alicia, I think I just called the wrong Alicia.
Too funny.
I just called the wrong Alicia. I hung up. Right. So if anyone want to get in contact with me, you know how to do it. You can hit me up right here. You can ask me any questions. You can ask Alicia any questions. You can ask Julie any questions, you can post them here, or you can post them in our YouTube channel. On Tuesdays, we have Lunch and Grow with Commercial Multifamily. Please join us. It's a wealth of information. Give you the opportunity to meet other investors, to meet Alicia face-to-face and talk to her, to meet me face-to-face and talk to me and ask questions. So every Tuesday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., Lunch and Grow with Commercial Multifamily Mastermind Group.
Eastern
Alicia,
Standard Time.
you have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to call nobody else because I think I'm calling the wrong people.
We're friends on Facebook, so you should be calling the right one.
But
Real estate with Alicia. But
I know, but when I saw the name, it wasn't your name. It was another.
Oh, okay.
So I said, I better hang up. All right. So, but thank you very much.
Time.
And you have a fantastic weekend. All right.
Thank you. Enjoy your family.
All right. Thank you very
Bye.
much. Okay.